so hard, an alliance slowly forming like a boulder in my heart. So if you wanna fucking friend me, better give me all you got. No, I don't take this lightly, cause it's heavy, heavy friendly.
There is an eagle flying.
Hey, everybody, you're listening to Heavy Friending, the only podcast called Heavy Friending. I'm Joe Barlow.
I think there was called Heavy Friendship or something. No, there was one called Heavy. No, it was called...
You okay?
I'm sorry. I'm having a time here because we just had a experience. Exciting experience.
I actually took video of it so we can post that on Facebook.
Well, I'm sure it's
funny to me.
Embarrassing for me.
Yeah.
So, there's some sort of creature in our house. Mm-hmm. Not our house, you and me, Joe, but
right.
It feels like our house sometimes.
The house we're in currently.
Yes.
That is yours.
There's a creature here, and I'm scared, but I'm also excited, you know?
Yeah.
It's like the possibilities.
You first of all, your name's Laura Lee Bishop. You got a little excited. You didn't say who you were.
Okay.
We think the creature is potentially a mouse.
You didn't say your name though.
No, I did. You sort of talked over me, but
his name is Joe Barlow.
No, I did. I
don't know if he said it, but it's Joe Barlow.
You aren't listening because you're too scared.
I'm scared right now.
But maybe there's a mouse in the house.
Yeah.
There's maybe
a dirty rat.
A dirty rat. And so throughout the episode, maybe we'll have things happen.
Check in. Maybe they'll check in and we'll see how they're doing. It sounds like they're trapped
That's
somewhere.
what we were thinking, yeah. Because it's sort of like a scurrying but it's the same sound.
Yeah, and it sounds like they're coming in. They are inside a paper bag is what it sounds like.
Yeah.
But they're not in the paper bag, I thought. Although, I went to go check and then my Apple Watch vibrated and it scared the shit out of me.
Brag.
A lot of things were scaring me. Oh, the Apple Watch is a brag
You're
or
a
being
bragger.
scared?
Yeah. No, that you have an Apple Watch.
Okay, a device that I wear on my wrist that sometimes vibrates.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my God, I'm like really hyped up right now.
Were you normal like earlier today?
Yeah, well, I had a really long day today because I'm fighting with some cops in my hometown.
Yeah.
Okay, it's a typical story.
Your eyes are scaring me a little bit.
Sorry, I'm crazy right now. I'm fighting with the police department in my hometown over a Freedom of Information Act thing. So I was up at the Attorney General's office earlier, and then I assembled a piece of furniture. You know how long that takes? A new desk for myself. So it's it was a long day. My back hurts.
People are going to think this podcast is sped up because you're talking
fast.
You're talking so fast.
Guys, I'm sorry. I'm so freaked out about this potential rodent.
Yeah, it's obvious.
It's not a potential rodent. It's for sure a rodent.
Something. We don't know what. What if it was just a bag full of Apple Watches?
Oh. What if it was like a little baby chipmunk or something that I could keep as a pet?
You could nurse it.
I don't know. Oh, man. But you know what? When you're kind of stressed or when you're kind of whatever, what do you want to do? You want to get... Okay,
that was it.
We heard it.
I don't know if you heard that, but that definitely was the sound. Oh, man. We should just leave a mic over there.
I'll put one overnight. Oh, you want to know something weird? So I got this app for my...
What were you saying before that sound came up? I don't know.
Oh, I was going to say that what I like to do when I'm stressed out is unwind with one of my favorite gal pals and do maybe some fun activities.
Okay. What does that even mean?
About the rat, man. I'm freaking out about the rat. Let me tell you about this app for my watch. Okay, I do want to tell you that. So I got this app that it's called Pillow. And it analyzes your sleep. I'm sorry. I'm still freaking out. Okay. I'm going to slow down. Here I go. Listen. This is how you do it. You just get in the zone. Here I am.
Yeah.
This app is called Pillow. And it analyzes your sleep. But you can set it. It will record snippets during the night.
Of audio?
Yes.
Oh.
It's really weird. So I had it set to record, but now I'm like I get scared to listen to the audio.
Because you might hear.
Yeah, something terrible. But now I feel like I need to have it on so I know if there's a rat scurrying around my bed.
Does it only record like when there's noise?
Yes.
Oh.
Like you can set it to like a heightened sense or a lower sense to know when to record. Like the first time I did it on medium, and you could just hear me be like, every now and then.
Well.
And then every now and then it would be like,
How is it able to gauge if you're asleep or just awake?
Having sex with yourself. No, and then the next time I did it to a heightened sense, and it recorded like every 2 seconds, and it had like 300 snippets of audio recordings.
Yeah, that seems like a waste.
So, but maybe I'll do it tonight and see if I can hear that rat.
Well,
oh my God.
The good news is you sleep upstairs.
Yeah.
The rat is probably down here.
Yeah, but it's in the wall, I think. So it could migrate up there. I told John I heard something in the wall one day, and he didn't believe me.
Yeah.
But you believed me.
Well, I heard it.
Yeah.
So.
But if I had told you, would you believe me?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Mm-hmm. What if I told you, like in scary movies where they're like, listen, I saw thing, and they never believe. Would you believe?
Probably not, because no one ever does.
Like because in the movies?
Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
No, if you came to me and told me that you saw something like that, I feel like I know you well enough to know you wouldn't be making it up.
Yeah, I wouldn't think you're making it up, but I might not believe you.
You think I might be psychotic?
Yeah, I think you need to lie down.
Well, right now I need to lie down. So,
if your eyes looked this way, I would be like.
Are they really crazy right now?
Well, they were more. You're getting more normal, I think.
Okay, cool. I said cool. Guys, we're going to take a break.
Okay.
Okay. And when we come back, we're going to do something really fun. Tell them what we're going to do, Joe.
We're going to...
You can't talk either. You're scared too.
Well, you threw it to me. I didn't really know. We're going to do some Cosmo quizzes.
Yeah, with my favorite gal pal, Joe. And Joe's favorite gal pal, Laura. Mm-hmm. Those are our names. Just saying them again. Guys, we'll be right back after a word from our sponsors.
Hey, Morpheus.
Yes, my brother.
Do you think they can hear us scurrying about the walls?
Oh, I love to get a rise out of them, brother. I can hear that woman screaming all the way through the plywood.
It's like at night.
It is like at night, brother.
When she makes like noises.
The moans she makes.
The moans.
Oh, brother.
But we get to listen to this live for free. I like
But you know what? It's worth so much more. It's worth so much more. Just like our lives are worth so much more than the scraps we get.
You've got a lot of anger.
I'm tired of living in the walls. I want to come out of the walls. I want to live in the house, brother.
Let's live in the house.
The problem is the house is a little bit subpar right now because the one, Laura, she can't buy new furniture.
Oh, I feel a little sorry for her.
Yes, the podcast isn't paying well enough for her.
And by well enough, do you mean almost nothing at all?
I do, brother.
Oh.
And if only these humans would go to patreon.com/heavyfriending and donate a little money to these poor humans.
Just the cost of a few scraps for some
Yes.
wall dwellers.
And I know about that Starbucks. I've had a couple drops from the bottom of an empty cup before. A Christmas cup. And
Don't get on your soapbox.
I'm getting ready to. You know me too well. Oh, but again, patreon.com/heavyfriending.
Okay.
Okay, we're back, and I have calmed down a little bit. Mm-hmm. I also put myself in the position of the rats, and I tried to think how they think and see through their little beady red eyes.
What do you think they're thinking?
They're thinking, I'm just trying to get cool. It's hot outside.
It's hot outside, yeah.
I'm just trying to find a snack. I'm trying to find myself. I try to find snacks all the time. Mm-hmm. And so and sometimes I try to find the snacks in other people's homes. So I don't blame them.
Our bodies are bigger, so we don't make the same sounds that they might when we're moving, because we can be more gentle.
Right. Yes, the scurrying.
The scurrying makes me uncomfortable. It's why I don't like birds with the flapping. It's like too much. It's too much and it's too little. It's high pitched. You know what I'm talking about.
I do. I've seen a bird flap before.
The flapping, it's like too much.
It's like, calm down.
Yeah, it's like, we get it.
We see you can fly. Stop rubbing it in our faces.
Yes.
Okay, so let's get these quizzes going, girlfriend.
Okay, yeah. So Cosmo Magazine, for those of you who don't know.
So Cosmo's sponsoring this. We have to say this when you're getting sponsored.
Yeah.
Hashtag ad. Cosmo's sponsoring this part of the podcast. And
really?
We're just going to do...
What did they...
It was Cosmo at cosmar.com who emailed us and wanted to sponsor this portion of the podcast. All we had to do was send them our driver's license numbers and social security numbers and date of birth. And
then what did we get, though?
They said that they would get us, there's some African prints and they were going to transfer money. And so... Cool.
I mean, I guess maybe next time include me in some of this stuff.
Okay, well, next time don't give me your social security number willy-nilly, okay? Next time when I say, hey, what's your soch, don't just send it over.
I thought it was for some tax-related thing on Patreon.
Oh, patreon.com/heavyfriending.
Do we have to pay taxes? I've never received any of that money.
Oh, you mean the money that goes to hosting the podcast?
Right.
The money that I have to use to pay for.
So that all just goes towards that. So then we're all good, is the point.
We're even, sure.
I mean, at some point, if we get enough patrons, you probably should pay me a little bit.
Sure.
You get more, I get a little less.
Yeah.
Because
I do so much.
The patriarchy.
Okay.
And you do all the work.
I do all the work.
So that's two things. But also...
Also, I have rats living in my house. So feel sorry for me a little bit.
I used to have a whole colony of
roaches.
Insects.
Yeah. So. God, I would take 1,000 rats over one fucking roach, man.
What?
No, that's not true.
That's insane.
That is insane. But I would take roaches over rats. I mean, rats over roaches.
What?
I would rather have rats than roaches.
No.
Yeah.
Roaches, there's no problem.
Roaches is no problem,
you
man.
suck them up in your vacuum.
Chill, man.
You suck them up in your vacuum.
Yeah, but you said they used to be all in your kitchen sink.
Yeah, they were, everywhere.
On your body?
Including this kitchen sink. I don't know.
Everything but the kitchen sink. Okay, let's take a quiz.
Cosmo.
All right. Are you doing the first one?
Do you want to? Me too?
Yeah, I want you to.
Okay. This quiz is called Do You Have Big Dick Energy?
Ooh.
We're starting a little aggressively.
Very.
But apparently big dick energy is less about an absolutely honking physical peen.
Okay. So this is what they literally say.
This is what it says.
Honking?
A quote. I'm quoting it.
Honking?
Honking. There's a G on the end. Okay. Honking physical peen and more about the air of confidence a large penis brings.
Wow.
So I think you have big dick peen, or what is it? Big dick energy.
Big dick peen.
Do you feel that way about yourself?
I got a very large clitoris, so that's probably why.
All right, that might be a different quiz.
Do you have enormous clit energy?
So do you think K is an acceptable response to a text? Yes or no? No.
Absolutely not. Or a fucking emoji with a cowboy hat on, Joe.
Okay. Let's not judge people.
Yeah.
Do you have read receipts on?
Fuck no. Are you kidding me?
What's more your style? A, do it and ask for forgiveness later.
A.
This is exciting. The fun thing about doing this quiz too is you get to scroll past the same hair color ad. Mm-hmm. So that's good. If you're interested in auburn hair, it's very nice. You're on a first date. See, this quiz should have been for me because all these things don't apply to me.
I've been on dates and first dates. I've been online
not
dating.
for a long time.
For like a few years. A few years.
You're on a first date. What are you more likely to do? A, show up in no makeup and talk shit about yourself all night, knowing your date will still sleep with you. Or B, go all out, Dry bar appointment and all. That's
That
kind
is
of
very extreme. Okay.
Yeah, why
First
would
of all,
you
I don't leave the house without makeup.
Okay, so you're
And
going all out. You're a dry bar.
I'm not a fucking dry bar though, okay? I'm a wet fucking bar. Slippery when
Okay,
wet.
we'll go with B.
Okay. But
Dry
that's
bar.
really not.
You realize you haven't had sex in a while. How do you deal? A, order a new vibrator on Amazon with 2-day shipping and send out a bunch of copy-paste messages on Tinder as a failsafe.
Wow.
B, watch a rom-com.
Okay. That's a sad question. First of all, you realize you haven't had sex in a while? Like, one day you're like, wait a second. Second of all, a rom-com. I mean, I don't watch rom-coms, so I guess go with 1.
Okay, now let me... This doesn't even... You hit the numbers, but then at the
And
end
then it makes you find out.
Yeah, well, it says if you got mostly A's.
Let's get you going on a quiz.
We're just going to leave it at that.
Yep. We're going to leave it at that.
Apparently, but yeah, we were supposed to be... I didn't realize...
All right, I'm going to give you 3 choices.
These quizzes suck.
I'm going to give you 3 choices.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, for my quiz?
Yes, 3, and these are all IQs. Okay. What's your semen IQ? Mm-hmm. What's your anal sex IQ? Mm-hmm. What's your cunnilingus IQ?
Oh, God. They all frighten me for different reasons. I guess... So it was semen.
Mm-hmm. Anal. And cunnilingus. Remember that SNL skit where they called them
Cunnilingus? Definitely the first time I saw that, I did not know what was happening.
Me either.
Yeah.
I'm like, Mom?
Like,
She's like,
Colonel.
I'll tell you when you hold a baby.
I don't think I asked because I knew it was something.
No, I think I was like, hey, what's up with it? And she was like, oh, that's when, when a man and a woman, or a woman and a woman, or a man and a man, or a gender fluid person and another gender fluid person and a woman and a man and a woman and a woman.
Man.
Love each other very
It's
much.
hard being politically
It
correct.
is, isn't it? Because now I'm like, oh, fuck, now I forgot something.
You forgot one, yeah. There's a lot of categories.
There are.
Let's do semen.
Ooh, okay. I was hoping you'd pick that one.
Really? Mm-hmm. It just sounded like, I don't know, one that I could handle.
Okay. This is a true or false question.
Okay.
Sperm and semen are synonymous.
Yeah, sure. True.
Okay.
This is harder. This is like trivia.
This is trivia, and you're wrong.
Okay.
They are not. Sperm and semen aren't the same. Ugh. Semen is the whitish, sticky fluid released from the penis during ejaculation. It contains sperm.
Oh, of course.
That was kind of a trick question. Okay.
This whole quiz is going to be him.
When someone with a penis, okay, this is great for you.
Okay.
And this one is such a stupid question because we all know the answer. When someone with a penis ejaculates on their partner's face,
this is the question.
It's called a face-off or a facial. A face-off. Now I'm just picturing John Travolta and
is it
what's his name?
Cage?
Nick Cage.
Yeah.
Just jacking off on each other's faces.
That's the goal of this question.
Face off.
All right. Yeah, I know that. It's face off.
The correct thing to do with your partner's ejaculate after a blowjob is swallow it or whatever I want.
Oh.
Now, this is going to be an interesting way to...
There's swallow it.
Mm-hmm. We're going to get into that psyche now.
And then there's whatever the receiver wants.
Well, there's swallow it or spit it out. There's 2 possible scenarios. If you don't swallow it, or I guess hold it into your mouth until you die.
You can hold it. Yeah, so hold it. You could
For all eternity.
You could swallow half and spit out the rest.
Okay. Halfsies.
Halvesies and spit.
And swallow. All of it.
And swallow. And then, yeah, the different ratios of, 25%.
Yeah, right.
75%. We don't need to get into it.
No.
I guess I'd go with
Joe.
I guess I'd go with B. But here's what I will say about that.
Okay.
Why would anyone care if a person would swallow
Because
or
I think
not?
men enjoy the power of that.
Oh.
Yeah.
Then I don't.
Don't act like you don't get that.
No, I don't. Why would I don't care?
That's why I fucking love you, man. That's why I fucking love you right there.
I care that it's out of me. That's the part I care about.
Oh, that it's out of me. Oh my God.
But you know what I mean. Like
Yeah, I know what you mean.
After it's out of me, I don't care.
What you do with
it's
it. Yeah.
dead
But
to
see,
me.
they want like,
You know?
I own you.
Yeah. No.
Here, let's act it out.
Act what? Oh,
Anyway,
brother.
whatever you want, that's the correct answer.
Okay. And I feel that way.
A guy can orgasm without also ejaculating.
True.
And how do you know that?
Hey.
Sometimes you don't want to make a mess.
Oh, I can't control it.
Okay. All right. You did great on that quiz.
So I'm pretty good at sperm.
You are.
Or semen.
Yeah, aced it. Brother.
That's the one I forget. Oh, sperm is in semen.
Yeah.
Okay.
One
great.
more each? One more each?
Did you say one more each?
I did. I think I said it a couple times in a row.
Let's do it.
Okay.
One more each.
Okay. Hashtag one more each.
So we're going to do which Disney prince is your boyfriend most like?
Okay.
But we'll apply it to your husband.
Sure.
Question
Should
one.
I make a prediction?
Okay. Yeah.
I think he's most like Aladdin, not Prince Eric, because he was overbearing.
Who's that?
Prince Eric was with Ariel. He made her leave her whole family for him.
Yeah.
And like he was so into her when she couldn't talk just because she was hot.
Mm-hmm.
Aladdin's like riff raff, street rat. You know,
Yeah, I
he's
don't
got
believe
a little this, little that.
I don't think Ariel and him worked
makes
out in
no
the end because
sense.
the movie ends before you know.
Yeah, and she's like such a firecracker, and he's all about just the ass.
Well, and culturally, they have so much not in common.
Yeah, she doesn't even know what a fork is. She's trying to brush
Yeah.
her hair with it.
Okay, so Aladdin.
Aladdin.
Question 1 of 5.
Okay, good.
like that.
Good to know.
Where would your boyfriend choose to go on vacation? New Orleans
They're like the streets of Agrabah.
with a parade of large animals. Okay, New Orleans.
Okay.
Party time. An all-inclusive beach resort known for its buffets. An outdoorsy retreat with athletic activities like climbing, hunting, biking,
Yep.
and hiking. Anywhere with good internet so he can check his work email.
Okay, so either 1 or 2. Let's go with A.
New Orleans. Okay, what's your boyfriend's favorite way to spend a free afternoon?
Bayfriend should be a t-shirt though.
Thank you. Working out, learning a cool new skill like martial arts or a foreign language, chasing adrenaline, skydiving or bungee jumping, anyone? Day drinking, duh.
D.
Day drinking, duh.
I'm painting out John to be a party animal, but he's not. Just all the other choices are terrible.
I'm going to learn martial arts or a new
or
language.
go skydiving.
Where is your boyfriend most likely to take you on date night? The hot new club he's been wanting to check out. His place for a that's your place too.
Yeah. Want to go back to our place?
For a romantic home cooked meal.
Okay.
He doesn't really see the need for dates since we're already together. Or this amazing hole in the wall restaurant he just discovered.
The last one.
Okay. Which
Literally,
gift?
a hole in the wall restaurant is kind of our house right now
You have holes
because of the rats.
and it's one that wouldn't pass.
Wouldn't be to code
Yeah.
for sure.
Which gift is your boyfriend most likely to get you? He's not so good at the gift thing. A history book about a time period he finds fascinating. A decorative accessory he says made him think of you.
It's in the shape of a lamp.
A party dress
Gold lamp.
he wants to show me off in.
Okay. All right. Those are terrible answer choices. I guess I'm going to go, he's not good at the gift thing because
He's not
the
so good.
others are
Okay.
just.
Your boyfriend's favorite thing about you is your free spirit,
Okay.
determination, ambition, looks.
Free spirit.
Okay.
What?
Street rat.
I don't buy that.
Right.
If
You're dating
only
Aladdin.
They'd look closer. Oh, I knew it.
Aladdin isn't one for coloring in the lines, and
That's
neither
right.
is your guy.
That's
His risky
right.
behavior can get him into
Yes.
trouble.
A whole new world.
But he's deeply good-hearted.
That's where we'll
Not to
be.
mention cute as hell. Does he own a vest with no shirt under it?
But you know what? I'm gonna get him one. I'm gonna get him one in a little, and one of those little hats that go on.
I don't know if culturally.
Not a yarmulke, okay, but it pops up a little
No,
bit.
I still don't know if he can wear it
okay.
'cause-
Okay, well,
But, you know,
in the bedroom,
in the
he
bedroom.
could be, and he could
in the
be my
bedroom,
Aladdin.
You can do whatever
and I
you
could be a
want.
little Princess Jasmine, or that little tiger. What if we did it like he was Aladdin and I'm the genie type thing? You know?
Yep. You can
Yeah.
do any of these things.
Okay. One more quiz for you, Joe.
Good.
We tested your semen IQ.
Oh, are we going back to one of these?
We're not
ones?
going to do another
Yeah,
IQ.
these are too. I don't like the trivia.
Okay, I got one. This goes right hand in hand with the one we just did. Mm-hmm. What your favorite Disney princess says about when you'll get married. And we need to know.
Gotta know. My mom wants to know. My mom mess me every day.
I bet she does. But why don't you tell her to message me sometime?
She
I'd
doesn't.
love to talk to her.
She only has email.
Pick your favorite Disney princess of the following. Cinderella, Meridia, Mulan, Belle, Tiana, Pocahontas.
Oh. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go with Mulan.
I knew you were going to go with Mulan. I knew it.
That movie's a good one.
And that was the only question in the quiz.
What?
And the answer is you'll get married within 2 years. And I really think that's true.
That could be true.
I really think that's true.
Wow.
It's interesting you picked Mulan too.
Why?
There's some layers there to that one. Can't go into. But
That's
it is
weird that
interesting.
that's quiz. It doesn't even have all the princesses.
Ancestors, hear my plea. Help me not to make a fool of me and bring honor to my family tree. Okay,
Wow.
you're going to do that. You're on your way to a lifelong commitment, but need a little more time to get closer with your partner.
Wow.
And you know it's worth the wait. Wow. So, what do you think about these quizzes?
Well, that one I didn't like. I got to say, you got to put all the princesses in there if you're going to make it
I
accurate.
agree.
'Cause
Especially if
would
you're
have
only going to give you
chosen-
one question.
I still have it, a diary from when I was a child. And who's on the cover?
Who?
Princess Jasmine. I love
But
her.
wait, so was it just Princess Jasmine?
It was her and
or-
her tiger, I think.
Oh, so you had a girl's diary. That's interesting.
Why do you think that would be a girl's diary?
Now in today's
Laura?
day and age, it won't be because we
why-
don't gender things. But back then, let's be real. There was one with the fucking Aladdin on it, and there was one with Jasmine and the fucking tiger. And you picked the one with Jasmine the tiger,
Right,
and you
'cause
picked the girl's
I had
diary.
a crush on her.
I don't.
I didn't want to look at. I don't want to look at Aladdin's abs.
I do.
I want to look at her abs.
I want to look at both their apps. I'm interested in both of them.
I kind of broke a lot of stereotypes as a kid.
I believe it.
I
Truly
had a
do.
washer and dryer. You know those little play school washer dryers? I had that.
It's probably the reason why you don't think your girlfriend has to swallow your semen, and I respect you for
I'm
it.
sure it's all related.
Princess Jasmine diary. Dear diary, one day I won't make my girlfriend swallow my load. And with that, thank you guys so much for listening.
It's been quite a roller coaster today.
It has. I don't know if I'm going to be able to go to sleep tonight.
Your watch will know.
My watch knows all. Guys, thank you so much for listening to Heavy Friending, and we'll see you next time.
Goodbye.